Every second, search platforms across the globe generate millions of fragmented data points, firing off across every time zone and language. On its own, this massive volume of raw information is a localized avalanche of digital noise. It offers zero practical value to a company. The immediate challenge for any business trying to scale is sifting through that scattered chaos to isolate a clear, actionable signal, a real buyer or a qualified lead. Surviving the modern digital landscape means stopping the endless collection of raw metrics and instead engineering a system that reliably extracts that signal. The standard corporate response is to build an in-house marketing team, tasking local staff working a standard 9-to-5 schedule to manually filter this complex, multi-language data. Because that digital noise is generated 24/7, a fixed local office is physically and temporally mismatched to the task. This diagram plots the compounding costs of internal labor against organic search visibility. You can see the overhead climbing fast, while actual global performance quickly flatlines. Manual processing quickly hits a bottleneck, completely blocking the company's ability to scale marketing operations outward. A fixed in-house team creates a ceiling on performance. Their manual processing speed is simply outpaced by the continuous data flow of the global web. The structural fix requires abandoning manual data collection and implementing a distributed 24/7 operational engine, which is exactly what BPO firm provides. Their methodology leverages AI tools for rapid predictive search analysis and pairs it with expert human execution to create a dynamic, highly specialized intelligence filter. This flowchart illustrates BPO firm's strict multi-stage SEO architecture. A raw data point enters the input phase, where AI-driven research audits search gaps and maps out predictive user intent. Next, the data moves into the technical phase. Here, human experts repair site crawlability and optimize infrastructure speed. Finally, the process splits into two concurrent workflows. The on-page phase optimizes content and meta tags for user intent, while the amplification phase builds digital authority through strict backlink acquisition. Backlinks mean very little if the site's technical health is poor, and content fails if it isn't mapped to user intent. Consistent organic dominance depends on this entire multi-layered infrastructure functioning concurrently. Different industries generate distinct types of digital noise, meaning they require highly specialized filters. Software-as-a-service platforms demand complex, multi-mutilage site architecture to navigate tough competition. Real estate businesses, on the other hand, rely on rigorous, location-driven tracking and local service content to capture precise buyer intent. Meanwhile, ranking finance and healthcare institutions requires a strict credibility-first framework that is fully GDPR and HIPAA compliant to generate leads securely. BPO firms' outsourcing architecture scales dynamically to meet the exact geographical parameters and strict regulatory rules of any enterprise. Once fragmented data passes through BPO firms' complete architecture, the output shifts. The chaos exits the pipeline, coalescing into a refined, concentrated signal. Millions of complex algorithmic pings are aggregated into transparent, actionable business intelligence reporting. This dashboard shows the direct result of that intelligence. You see continuous organic traffic growth translating directly into qualified leads. Digital visibility only matters if it works. This newly refined search presence answers the business's core financial objectives and directly drives revenue generation. When we compare the final financial outcome of BPO firms' outsourced model against the traditional internal hiring model we looked at earlier, the operational efficiency is clear. Utilizing this global AI-powered system reduces marketing operation costs by up to 70%, all without compromising execution quality. Continuous 24/7 campaign execution allows companies to scale their global efforts instantly, free from internal resource caps or seasonal delays. By replacing a high-risk internal team with a scalable, predictable growth engine, companies can reclaim their bandwidth and keep their focus entirely on core product development. Partner with BPO firm today.